All right, what's going on, everybody? I Nut here. It's been 2 weeks, I think, like 2.5 maybe, since the last upload, and so I just figured like all the talking points of things I wanted to go about in other videos before just doing the Scarlet Reaper shit. I'm just gonna do it in like one big video here. So it's gonna be like shit about Doctor Disrespect, Mr. T Lexify coming back, which is crazy. That dude who got cucked by fucking Moon. Halo kind of being cooked, but we'll get into that. Sparking Zero game's phenomenal, by the way. I like it. But yeah, let's get into the first topic. All right, so get into the first thing. We got Mr. T Lexify making his comeback. He's been making videos. A few a week, all zombies based. He's going back to that main grind he had, being a zombies YouTuber instead of talking to children, right? Fucking goated man. But I think it's kind of funny, and I'm not going to pull it up because I'm too fucking lazy, right? But his first video back, he addresses more allegations against him at the end of the video. Like, it's the one where it's like Black Ops 6 Zombies is doomed. Like, at the very end, he addresses more allegations he has against him. Like, this man is on a generational run of catching allegations against minors, right? Which I think those are kind of like less based, right? They weren't proven. He just talked about them for a second. Again, I didn't really dig into it because I don't really care. But man still likes children, or at least dated a child. As an 18-year-old talking to a 15-year-old, that was kind of crazy. And the lack of, accountability for his actions is kind of crazy. So, I mean, I just think it's crazy he came back. So, yeah. So then we got, the other one, the two-time Dr. Disrespect, the two-time wife cheater. I guess it's like 3 times now, technically, right? Because he had the one where he, like, quit streaming for a little bit, where he, like, came on without the outfit on, and then the child that he was talking to inappropriately, and then the trans streamer, I'm gripping, boom, right? So, again, he's kind of just come back, and like his, lack of a better term, retarded community. Like, I don't know if y'all follow me on Twitter or whatever, you should. Sometimes I post some banger tweets and have some banger replies, right? But these Dr. Disrespect fans are fucking retarded. Like, if you look at them typing about this man all the time, they're just on his meat doing tricks on it 24/7. So again, Docs came back, to streaming and everything. Like nothing ever happened. He's got like 20,000 viewers just over here doing tricks on his meat. And it's just crazy to me. They're sending this man money when he admitted to talking to a minor. But, according to him, that was bait. And everyone fell for it. But, I got a brain between my ears, right? So I don't think I'm not that retarded, to believe what that man says about it. But, that's kind of update on the whole Predator thing, how I feel about it, right? Like, these dudes, did some weirder, in Mr. T-Lex's case, I would say he did some heinous shit for Doc. Like, he's fucking 40, got 2 kids and a wife, and he's over here talking to a kid, quote-unquote, inappropriately. That's all that was said. No one else ever elaborated on it. So that's all we really got to go off. So I'm not going to say he was doing some heinous shit, but dude was definitely being weird, right? And the whole point of that is, like, these dudes shouldn't have been able to come back like nothing happened, but they did. So we'll see how that goes and see if they talk to more children or not. So, like, next up, we got this guy. I'm too lazy. I'm not pulling up screenshots because it really isn't that deep. You could probably find it if you look up, like, Moon on fucking Twitter, right? So, this dude, thought it was acceptable to be letting his wife roleplay with another man on GTA Online role-playing servers, right? I guess, like, 5M or whatever, rest in peace, Scarlet Reaper, for his efforts, for that modding community. But again, this dude thought it was okay. Hey, honey, yeah, you can go roleplay with this man, be his roleplay wife on this GTA server. That's completely fine. Oh, you're gonna go to TwitchCon where he's gonna be? Hey, that's completely fine. Oh, hey, honey. Oh, you fucked him at TwitchCon? Oh, okay, that's fine. Like, dude's fucking... So I know he wasn't fine with it, right? But it's kind of like... everything else he was fine with, like, it's crazy he wasn't fine with this woman, like, fucking him. And if y'all don't know what Moon Moon looks like, the man looks fucking terrible. So, I am surprised, I think, as everyone watching this video is, like, that she smashed Moon Moon. Like, he got to clap them cheeks. Her ovaries were feeling warm and fuzzy, right? According to her DMs with him. And that shit's just crazy, right? Have some, like, self-respect, man. Like, why are you having your wife, or not having her, just, like, letting her fucking go roleplay with another man? Like, set boundaries, dude. If you're not in an open relationship, which according to him they weren't, you know, Moon Moon tried claiming they were, but this man said they're not in an open relationship. So, like, what? Why are you letting your wife roleplay with another man? Like, oh, hey, honey, I gotta go stream for a little bit with this other guy and pretend I'm his wife on the internet, you know? So I'll be away from you for 6 hours, pretending to be another man's wife. Like, that shit's crazy to me. Like, as a married man, that's terrible, right? Like, set boundaries. Like, that shit's terrible. Anyways, right? A little more, you know, on to the next topic, right? Halo's cooked, right? You know, Halo Studios, you know, you see those developers? I'm just fucking with y'all. I don't give a fuck about the developers, right? You know, I think they're going to do a great job. They're all new people. All the leadership's new with over at Halo Studios, you know. The leadership, I think, like, the only main leader that moved over from 343 was, like, Pierre, which is, like, was the CEO, I think. He replaced the old one before 343 obviously shut down. But the community's cooked, man. You got all these people that are, you know, trying to say, oh, Halo's gonna be cooked, guys. Oh no. Like, they got LGBTQ people running it. Like, the one lady who's, like, I think, like, the chief producer or whatever at Halo Studios, people were trying to, like, cook her. I don't know why. I think, like, her Twitter had, like, the rainbow flag in it, the pride flag. I don't know what's up with that, right? Like, why are they trying to cook them before they even made a product, you know? I think it's very public that no one at Halo Studios, I think, even worked on Infinite. If anyone did, there's not a lot, right? But people just want to hate. And it's funny, you know, there's going to be bigots. It is what it is. Like, I'm not the most politically correct person, right? But it's just crazy to go for the throat. Like, those Unreal, like, what was it, tech demos they did? Like, they look pretty cool. I think they did anyways. People think Master Chief looking a little feminine in those. You know, they think the Mark V armor looking a little chunky. I'll throw up a tweet on the screen right now of the main discourse, or the person that started the discourse about it. They're trying to say that, like, he looked a little tubby or, like, feminine, but I think it's an angle thing, really. Because, like, oh, his waist isn't as tight as it was, and it's like, dude, I think a tight waist is more feminine. Like, if you look at, you know, most strong people, sure, if you're a bodybuilder, you know, it's slim waist, big chest, and shoulders, right? But, like, I would say most big military men aren't really built like that. So it's weird to me. People are going far and wide to make this point that, you know, that wokeism is destroying gaming, right? I don't believe it is, right? I've been playing Halo since CE back in 01, right? And I don't see a difference of how, like, the wokeism is affecting Halo in the modern day, right? Like, if people want to pull that, dude, like, the best character in Halo 1 through 3 was a black man. So I don't see how people of color is a bad thing. I mean, but, you know, you make that person of color a woman, now, hey, that's an issue. You know, you got that, it's the captain from Halo Infinite, the like, multiplayer story one, whatever her name is. But she, you know, that was bad. You're like, oh, wokeism. She has short hair. Wokeism. And it's just kind of crazy to me. I still like Halo Infinite, you know, that's why there's gameplay in the background, because I was just going to make a Halo video about all that, but I feel like yapping about 15 minutes about that subject of, again, the Halo community being retarded, I think just isn't a good video. So I'm just going to yap about everything I do like. So, and speaking of things I do like, you know, Sparking Zero just came out. Game's fucking fun. I remember being like 8 years old on the PS2 playing fucking Budokai Tenkaichi, or just Budokai. games were great, right? So to me, as a, I'm pushing 30, right? As an almost 30-year-old man, it's pretty fun to go back and play games that haven't really changed except visually and just overall like smoothness of the game. Like, but it's like playing the same game I played as a kid, but it feels a lot better. So it's like amazing to me, and the whole internet believes that as well. My only gripe is like IGN rated it a 7 out of 10. And, mentally I'm thinking, okay, yeah, the game might be a 7 out of 10, right? It does kind of feel a little recycled based off old Dragon Ball games, right? But IGN rated it a 7 out of 10, but also rated Concord a 7 out of 10. Mind you, Concord isn't around anymore. Everyone got refunded. I think servers are down, whatever, right? So it's a little weird to me that they're over here shutting the game down. And then IGN's like, this game is just as good as that game that got shut down. It's weird to me. But fucking Sparking Zero, I recommend it. Again, it's a high score for me. I'm not going to give it a definitive score, on my scale, because, I'm probably going to get cooked if I say it's anything below, like, a 9, right? But I really like the game. It's a lot of fun. If you've never played a Dragon Ball game, I think this is, like, the best one to get into. Xenoverse 1 and 2 is a little convoluted. Fighter Z is just a side-scrolling fighter, so I feel like that game was pretty hard to get into if you don't like those, but this is an arena fighter, and I think arena fighters are really easy to get into and fun to play, so try and play it. But yeah, I mean, with all of that, I keep saying I'm gonna make it, but the Space Marine 2 review, it may still happen. I don't know, man. I got kind of burnt out making back-to-back videos about Scarlet Reaper, so that's why I haven't been uploading much. So, TLDR, Space Marine 2, fucking campaign was immaculate, multiplayer's immaculate, customization's great. It's nice playing a game where I'll spend fucking $50 to make my character look the way I want. That's some shade thrown at Halo Infinite. But I still might make the video, right? And yeah, there should be a clip up right now of me unboxing a knife on Counter-Strike 2, streaming the other day, and was like, this Halo queue's taking a little long. Let me just open some Counter-Strike cases live on stream, and open a knife on like my 9th case. It was really nice. I was excited. I mute the audio because there's music playing, and Twitch had the clip muted, but I was able to get like the footage without it being muted. But I feel like if Twitch is muting it on a VOD, then YouTube would probably do the same. But yeah, if you want to stop by the stream, Apple_iNut on Twitch, it'll be linked in the description. I just play about anything. I like to play Counter-Strike, Halo, Call of Duty, whatever I feel like playing right now, and yeah, that's about it. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I've been uploading a little more frequently lately, so that's kind of nice. If you didn't like the video, dislike it, comment, what you didn't like about it, and call me a retard. I don't know, some shit like that. I think it'd be kind of funny. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video.